Hello, my name is Eric Willison. I'm an attorney certified to practice law in the state of Ohio, and I'm going to talk to you today about residual diminished value after an automobile crash. This is 2021, so let's say that you have a vehicle that's worth, say, $40,000, and it's maybe a year or two old, maybe 3 years old, pretty good shape, and somebody crashes into you. It's their fault, not yours. Well, what's going to happen is they're going to take it to the appraisers or the mechanic or the automobile restoration place, and they're going to say, okay, it's going to cost about $10,000 to fix it, and sign here. Not so fast, Batman. That's not the calculation. We don't want to start off with how much is it going to cost to fix, because that leaves a huge amount out. What we need to do is talk about what is the vehicle worth before the crash, and in this hypothetical we've already stipulated that it's going to be $40,000. And now, after the crash, what's the value now? Well, the value now is going to be, for simplicity, let's say $20,000. So we've had a $20,000 loss here, and the insurance company wants to hand you $10,000 and say, goodbye, all done with that. As I said, not so fast, Batman. Here's the problem. The vehicle, after it has been in that kind of a serious crash, that's going to be noted on any Car Fax report. So when people look up a VIN when they're trying to buy the car, if you take it to a car sales lot to try to trade it in on a new car, they're going to pull the Car Fax on it. And they're going to see that it was in a big accident several years back for $10,000 worth of repairs. Now, why is that important? Well, when that car is being put together, it's being put together by very, very exacting specifications. And what or who is putting it together? For the most part these days, whether it's made in America, in Europe, or in the East, it's going to be made by robots. And these robots are extremely precise in the way they put that car together, fit the parts together. The tolerances are very, very narrow. And what's going to happen though is once you take this car with the $10,000 worth of damage to the repair shop, now they're going to be putting it together, and it's not going to be these robots at the factory with their incredible precision. It's going to be Teddy, Frank, and Big Al, and they're going to be putting your car together. And they're going to try their best. They may be very good at what they do, but they're not going to be, they can't be as good as the factory at putting these things together. So what's going to happen is your car is going to go down in value because of that accident. It's going to go from $40,000, and then after even the $10,000 in repairs, it's not going to be back to $40,000. And that is the residual diminished value. And when you talk to the other person's insurance company about, well, what about the residual diminished value? Because if I have car type A and that has been in an accident, and I compare it with car type B, which is the same exact car with the same exact miles, same color, same features, everything, only B has not been in the accident, B is going to get a higher price than A, both on trade-ins, both on private sales, or any other type of sale. The car that's been in the accident is not going to be worth as much. So the other side's insurance agent or claims adjuster is going to say, sorry, we don't compensate for that. I say, well, you have to. It's the value of my vehicle after the crash. No, Ohio law doesn't allow that. Again, not so fast, Batman. It does. There's a case out there called Rakich from the 10th District Court of Appeals. Talks about how parties to a car crash in those situations can recover residual diminished value if they can prove it. And that's where attorneys come in. You might want to go with an attorney who's been doing this a little bit. My name is Eric Willison, and I've been doing it a little bit. And you can reach me at 614-580-4316, or you can see my email, which is off to the right, or you can text me at that number as well.